Clothing. People get into a real pickle with clothing, and you've got to keep this simple. If you look at the traveller's checklist, you'll notice you can only have 2 shirts, 2 t-shirts, so you're not going to have much with you. And the key here is like what you're wearing. Make sure it's comfortable, and when you look in the mirror, you like what you're seeing. You can go out and get some pretty specialised clothing, and it's certainly worth looking at, especially if you're going to work on a project. And these sort of trousers with zips that come undone halfway down so you can turn them into shorts are particularly practical. Footwear is also important, especially if you're working outside on a project. And the real key with footwear is, rather than how exactly right they are for the environment you're going to, make sure they're well broken in and they're really comfortable. Waterproofs, should we take one? You're going somewhere really hot and humid. Waterproofs aren't as important as you think, because they're just going to make you sweat anyway. So you really just need something light that you can throw on very quickly to run about from shelter to shelter. Personally, I go for a poncho. Ponchos are great. They'll cover you and your bag. And when you're not using it as a waterproof, you can use it as a ground sheet or even as a sun awning. Hats are also important. You've got to be able to protect yourself from the sun. And the key here, again, like the clothing, is to choose a hat so that when you look in the mirror, you like what you're seeing. Now, my one really useful gadget that I always take away with me that's clothes related is a cotton scarf, which I happen to have here. It doesn't take up much room, and it does a multitude of things. You can use it around your neck to protect your neck. You can wrap it around your head to mop up sweat. And most practically, if you get a good one, it's got a backgammon and a chessboard on it, so you can entertain your friends and the locals for hours and on end.